Hi everybody, I'm back out again in the pouring rain and torrential rain, and it's really bad and really windy. So if you can't hear this, I do apologise. The sea is mega rough. I'm going to do it quick. I've just got onto my first signal. I'm going to spin you around and show you what it is. Right, first signal, 14 on the Knox, and we're on to 50p straight away. Get in. Yes, that's a good sign for today. There's been a little cut next to the river, so I'm going to investigate that when the tide goes out. Here we are, another signal, another small coin. This time it's a 5p. Spendable. Oh, it's a funny one. Oh, it's a, can't quite see it, hold on. Look, it's a Ballywick of Jersey one. Cool, that's something different. Right, it's still chucking it down. There we go, another coin, and it's a really worn, solid 19, little tiny 1971 halfpenny. That's alright, it's another coin, it's an old one. Right, on we go. Right, no word of a lie, I just had to move that huge rock from there, and that huge rock from there, because under those two huge rocks was this tiny little halfpenny. God knows how to pick that up, but it did. Certainly wasn't worth moving them two rocks. My back's done in again now. Oh, I'm going to do a little bit more and then I think I'll be going home. I'll tell you what, you don't have to get excited when you get high numbers like 20s, 25, something like that. But it always seems to be a penny. They need to change the number of a penny to like 10 or something. They do get you excited, but at least they're usually always spendable. Penny richer. I do apologise about the wind today. My new wind mic actually came today. My wife texted me, so it's at home. So I'll use that next time. Right, I just found that. It's got like a ribbed pattern and then almost looking like hair or something right at the end. I've got absolutely no idea what that is. No idea. It looks pretty cool though. Right, let's keep going. Right, down here we've got a 13. It's sat right there, look. Pluck it out. 13. Is that going to be a 10p? Oh, it's an old 5p. So basically a new 10p with the size of it. Quite a worn one. Alright, cool. Add to the coins. Oh, look at that. Beautiful day. Now I'm not getting soaked. Right, I just had a 20. Solid 20. And look at that. It's quite thick. I'd say it's thicker than like your Victoria pennies. I can just see a line then. I'll give it a clean up at home and we'll see what comes of it. Could be my oldest copper here. Right, let's keep going. God, it's windy. I know I find a lot of bullets, but I wasn't expecting to find one of them. A relatively recent shotgun cartridge. Who's been down here shooting that? Oh well. It'll go in my bag, out of the river and out of the sea. I don't know if you can hear me because it is mega windy. That's the first bit of a phone I've found in a long time. There we go. Anybody tell what type of phone that was from the buttons? Looks like an old one to me. Cool. Yeah, it looks like an old one. Right, let's keep going. From right down there in that hole, I just had a 10p, which was a solid 14. Right, give it a little kiss as well with a spade. Right, tide's going, look. I've got all this to do yet. So let's get cracking. I just had a pretty cool find. Tide's coming back to me again. It's a musket ball. And look, it is a musket ball because you can see the sprue. And there's no hole through it anywhere. And you can see the sprue where it was cut off. That's pretty cool. Always happy to find a musket ball that'll go on display. Really happy with that. Right, there we go. There's my first decent sized bullet that's completely smushed. That's absolutely smushed. Proper smushed, that one. Smushed. Well, this one was a hard 20p to earn. Believe it or not, the tide might look like it's all the way out there. But I had to wait for it to go out from here to all the way over there because it surges. We've got really big surges at the minute. I mean, it's on its way again. But this area I really want to go over. That's 20p. Right, still on the same little strip, just going back a little bit further to the right on the way back. So a solid 28, and well, you can't quite see it very clearly, but it's a 2p. First one today, and it's a spendable one. Excellent. Happy with that, building the spendables. Well, the sun's coming out now. It is still spitting a little bit. Right, in the same hole as that penny I just had, right in the same hole, I just had a 13, and it's a big old 5p. So 6p spill, although that 5p is not spendable, so only 1p to me. Never mind. I just saw my little rocky bit just at the edge of the water there. Just seen it, and it's not as good as it was the other day, so I probably won't find anything. But just had a penny. There we go, new penny, solid 25 on the Knox. Getting plenty of coins up here, and they've been here a while because they're all green. I just had a lovely 17 down here. Took a little bit of getting out in the edge of the rocks, but it's fallen right there. Haven't seen it yet. It's big penny sized, right there. What we got? Oh, I think it's thicker than a big penny. Is it a big old 10p? Yes, it is. No, you can't really see it, but it is. Take my word for it, it's a big old 10p. Could have been a 2 shillings, but it's not. Alright, let's keep going. There you go, next signal up. Right after the other one, right next to it. 50p. Excellent. That's a quid. I'm a quid up at least. Alright, let's go and get some more. Tide's still not gone out to where I want it to go. There we go, in the same hole as the 50p, little decimal halfpenny. There's loads of coins around this little spot, so I'm going to give it a good going over before I get down to my spot if the tide ever gets past it. Right, I've come up along the rocks and I've just had a solid 9, and I can just see it, and it's green. Does that mean it's going to be a sixpence? Certainly looks sixpence sized. Yes! What have we got? 1959. You can see that. There we go. Lovely Elizabeth, and it's green, very green. Chuff with that, another pre-decimal. Get in. But I don't know if you can hear me, but I am so angry right now, and it is beggar's belief. We see right over there, right there, there's a woman with a very young child, 2-3 years old, and dogs going in the sea, look. And I have just witnessed 2 absolute morons go right down into the sea with their dogs, throwing the toy in the water for 2 dogs. One was quite an elderly black dog. They went in, both got into trouble. The people got swept because we've got big swells. The people got swept out, managed to come back in, then went and did the exact same thing over here, and they actually ended up getting swept, literally, to tip my finger, right out there in a big swell. So the tide was actually in right up here, and they got swept right up there, and the little dog came back, but they struggled. They had to go back in to get their other old dog, and the old dog was literally secondary drowning out here, and they were patting its back. It was choking. I just had the biggest argument with them, and people come over and say, "Oh, are you okay?" Well, I said they would have been if they didn't bloody throw their toys for the dogs in the sea twice and get swept out. It's people like that. I told them, it's people like you we see on the news. You would have put a lot of resources at danger. I certainly wouldn't have risked my life to go in for them. Absolute morons. Yet the same people that went over to see them are over there with their little toddlers going right down to the sea and being chased back. It's literally, we've got every now and again there's a big swell that comes right up out of nowhere. Beggar's belief. I'm so angry. Yes, and he's back on the silver. Look at that. That is rough sea out there. I literally just had it right there, and the tide came into right here. There we go, look. Get that stone away. 1946 sixpence. Georgia 6th. Half silver. Yes. Well chuffed with that. Excellent. Whew, right, I'm absolutely pooped. That's the end of another hunt done. hopefully I've done enough today to make a video, and I did find silver, so I'm well chuffed with that. I'd like to take this time to thank everybody, every single one of my subscribers, and not just them, all my viewers. I'm over the moon with where my channel's going and where it is at the minute. It's absolutely fantastic. It's way above and beyond what I ever expected. So, and it's great to see you all commenting and liking. I love it. Thank you all so much. All right. Hopefully I'll be out soon to make another video, and I'll see you then. Cheers.